Alright, so this is my first waterfall down here. Very pretty. It's about 6:30. Unfortunately, I just started the trail, so I'm gonna get... Oh, here's more water. Not gonna get very far tonight before I have to set up camp. First bridge. Trail goes up this little ridge here. Very well marked, of course, is what everybody said. So we'll see what happens. Wish me luck. So I've got, there's another blue blaze. Got 12.5 miles to traverse on this trail. My pack is far too heavy for having only going to be one night, but it is what it is. First time. So I always say you pack your fears. Apparently I'm afraid of everything. Trail behind me here. So far, so good. So far, it's flattened out quite a bit. Kind of on a ridge above the river to the left here. The river's down there. As you can see, there's tons of blue blazes, so you're not gonna get lost. So that's good. Like I said, it's later in the day, so that's not good, but there's plenty of flat ground to camp along here if you had to. I'm gonna try to get to one of the maintained campsites tonight, but if it gets sketchy or something, I can do what I need to do and try to camp somewhere along the way. So far, so good. So far, I've hiked about 1.5 miles, and I can still hear some road noise from the highway behind me because the road crosses over the trail about 1.5 miles back to a mile, and that's where I got dropped off. And this is, sorry, I'm sweating a lot. This is the first time I've ever been dropped off in a location with like no way out. You know, when I go hiking, my car is always right there to get back to. So my car is 12, well, it's 10 miles that way now, because I've gone, no, crap, I can't do math, 11 miles that way. So to get out, I've got to hike 11 miles one way or the other, because the folks that dropped me off, they gone. So I didn't know how I was going to feel about that, because I've never done that before. And so far I feel pretty good. I have a lot of weird phobias of things, so I wasn't sure if those were going to come creeping in on me once I got out of quote-unquote the safety area, you know. And I don't, so, but it's still daylight outside, so when the sun goes down, who knows, might be a bit different. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. So there's something like 37 some odd bridges on this trail, maybe more, maybe less, I can't remember, but this is the second one. I'm about to cross over this little creek here that feeds into the Cossatot River. Bridge there. Blue blaze there. Like there's a little trail over there that goes over to the river. And there's another bridge. And there the trail goes. Beep, beep. Another bridge crossing here. Little waterfall off to your right. Look at all these little creeks. I'm guessing they come from springs up on the sides of these little mountains here, and they feed down these creeks into the river. It's kind of pretty. Very, very nice. Been hiking for almost an hour, I guess. Almost gone 2 miles, so that's good. I'm making good time-ish. It's getting darker as we go further into the woods. Looking for orcs and demogorgs and all that stuff. So far, the only thing I've seen whoop, is a froggy, actually 2 froggies, and an armadillo. So, there you go. Armadillo number 2. He's a big one. Hey there, little fella. What are you doing? I don't think I've ever been this close to an armadillo. In Texas, this sucker done run off. Alright, I'll let you eat your little food. You get one. Woo! There he goes. There you go. I scared him. And he scared me. It's getting dark. Might do some night hiking here in a little bit. We'll see. The blue blaze. Somebody in the, I cannot remember where. It might have been on the Wichita map website, but somebody said they should call this trail the Blue Blaze Trail because there's so many blue blazes. And as you can see, they are not wrong. They are everywhere. It's definitely a good trail to take if you're uncomfortable with navigation because you're really not going to get lost. Hold on, I got something in my shoe. So I just had my first oh crap moment. So I'm getting ready for the sun to go down. I got my headlamp on and everything. Walking, as you do on a trail. And I hear a very loud crack behind me. Basically what happened is apparently a large limb broke and kind of fell onto the trail behind me. But I mean, it was a breaking limb, so I thought for sure I was going to turn around and there was going to be a bear or a giant Sasquatch behind me. It was neither. It was just a limb, and it was still kind of settling on the trail, so I knew exactly what it was. But it made my heart jump a little bit and gave me goosebumps. I was like, oh boy. So anyway, that was interesting. So that was my first I almost crapped myself moment. So hopefully we won't have any more of those today. well, I made it through night 1. Now I'm on day 2. And I didn't get scared or anything like that. I slept terrible. But I wasn't ever like anxious or scared or anything, so that's good. Headed back up to the trail now. Walk down a county road to a campsite. Now I'm headed back to the actual trail. To get started, I did 3.5 miles yesterday, and so that leaves me 9 today. So it's gonna be a long day for the robin. But that's okay, because that's the point. That's where I came from yesterday. This is where I'm going today. Hikey, hikey. Getting closer to the river over here on the left. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is right down here, which is good because I'm almost out of water. So I need to go down there when I cross the river and get some filtered so I can replenish my supply. Just went over mile 8. Now remember, I'm going for reverse, so I've only gone about 4.5 miles so far. But look at this, how sketchy this trail is. It's a lot steeper than it looks, and it's very kind of damp. So I'm trying to walk very carefully, but it's gonna slow me down a little bit. And I've got folks that are worried about me, so I'm trying not to dilly-dally too much. Since there's no signal, I can't let anybody know where I am or that I'm okay and everything. So I'm trying not to take too much time. The trail's gonna switch back here, come down here, and go over to there. It's a pretty cool little trail so far, and it's going to go all the way up here. Y'all, I don't know if y'all can hear this, but right down here is, I think that's going to be the Cossatot Falls area, the rapids. This is where people go and do their whitewater canoeing and stuff. It is freaking awesome. The bad thing is you can't really see it from here because there's too many trees. But it is freaking cool. It's so loud. I don't know if you can see. It's all in there. That way there. It's beautiful. Trail is going to do like a real sharp switchbacks, I think, all the way down to the river. So I think I'll be able to get a much better view of the falls as we get closer. It's just really steep. So I gotta, next time, bring checking poles. Trekking poles, not checking poles. Ugh. I thought I should have, but I didn't. Man, that's beautiful. It looks like I have made it to the Cossatot Falls area campground here. Got some picnic tables and barbecue grills. Looks like a little chair over there. And the river thus forth in front of me. I've made it 5 miles. Whoop whoop. Well, 5.5 miles really. It's awesome. Look at this. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go down here. I need to get me some water and take a little break. It's gonna be a lot easier when I get a better bag, but for now, it works just fine. See? Dirty water, about to be clean water. These are some of the neat bridges that come through the Cossatot Falls camping area. It's a really pretty spot, and I think you can drive to this. I don't think you have to hike it, but there's multiple places to camp here. Restrooms, places to recycle, information on the river. So there you go. Cossatot Falls river area. So I got to get back on the trail, which goes right here. Up and away. Just past mile marker 6, so that means since I'm coming from the opposite way, that means I'm over halfway done. Got less than 6 miles, or right at, I'm sorry, 6 miles to go. And this right here is a very cool little waterfall. Trail goes up that way. The water spills. Oh, there's a big snake right there. See it? Right here? Sorry, right there. It's a big fella. Probably either a water snake or a water moccasin, one. There's a cool little river, that stream that leads down into the Cossatot River down there. But it's really cool because it's like one big sheet of rock going here, and the water just sluices right down the middle of it. Very cool.